Alright, so I'm going to continue a little bit of this. In the last section, Touma and Setsuna and Haruki, they all met up at Setsuna's house to eat dinner and hopefully have Setsuna convince Touma to join the light music group. Unfortunately, while they were there was a lot of meddling by her brother and her mom, although it seems like this is probably going to break up what was a little bit of a tumultuous argument between Setsuna and Touma and Haruki. It was a little bit on edge, so they thought that she was cheating with Haruki, or Haruki was cheating on Touma with Setsuna, but it's not the case, obviously. But, I don't know, there is some drama going on that we'll find out, I guess, as we go. It seems like there's something going on in the background, relationship-wise, but we don't really know right now. But they got the wrong idea.
ごめんなさい。お見苦しいところをお見せしちゃったこととか、母や弟の度重なる失礼とか、本当に。
I'm sorry for you having to see something so unsightly like my mother and younger brother doing something like that.
いや、俺たちはそんな、なあ、トーマ。
Excuse me? That's okay. We don't mind, right, Touma?
別に。
I don't care.
本当にごめんなさい、トーマさん。うちの家族、ちょっと心配性っていうか、遠慮がないっていうか。
I'm really so sorry, Touma-san. My family is a bit overprotective, or rather, they're not really thoughtful.
仲良くていいんじゃないかな。
Well, you guys get along alright, so it's all good, right? Setsuna's mother and younger brother were quick to believe us when we told them we were from the Light Music Club, meeting about performing at the school festival. Though I'm not sure why they accepted it so easily. In any case, we're in a rush to resolve all our issues now, so I'll just leave it at that.
仲なんか良くないよ。しょっちゅう喧嘩ばっかり。
We don't. We're always fighting.
そうなの？
Really?
まあ、アルバイト認めてくれてるから、あまり逆らったりもできないんだけどね。
Well, since they let me take a part-time job, I can't really go up against them.
だろうな。
I guess not. Though she calls it not wanting to go up against them, it's probably more that she can't stay angry at them. When Takahiro-kun and Setsuna's mother learned about our activities, they had a sudden change of heart. Satisfied, they said they'd definitely come to the festival. Besides, Ogiso didn't tell them not to come or that she wouldn't like them to. In a way, she'd forgiven her family much sooner than we did.
気悪くした？でも本当に悪気はないの。母や弟に代わって謝るから。ね。
Were you offended? That really didn't mean anything bad. I'll apologize in my mother and brother's stead, okay?
だから俺は怒ってないって。トーマだってな。
I said I'm not angry. You too, Touma, right?
別に、どうでもいい。
Whatever. I don't really care. How should I put this? It seems to have changed the mood. Rather, with such a warm and cozy relationship between parents and their children in front of us, the malice between Touma and I has disappeared.
そういうことだから、もうこの話はおしまい。それより、お母さんが持ってきてくれたケーキ、食べていいかな。
Oh, that's how it is. So we'll leave it at that. By the way, is it okay if we eat the cake your mother brought?
これね、実はお母さんが焼いたんだ。お休みの日になると、よく昼から作ってて。
Sure. Mom actually baked this one herself. She always bakes a cake at noon on her off days. Also, although I feel sorry for Touma, I definitely don't think of this as an unpleasant situation. In fact, it's the exact opposite. Let's see. I just want to see what Touma's line was. Oh, okay, she's listed as Kazusa. There it is. Whatever, I don't really care. So that was her line earlier. Now we get Haruki talking about the nostalgia. Yeah, I definitely don't think of this as an unpleasant situation. In fact, it's the exact opposite. It's that kind of embarrassing, nostalgic feeling you get from seeing a home video that was taken 10 years ago. It makes me feel truly happy, if just a little.
そもそもあんたたちの計画には無理がある。誰が加入したところで、もう学園祭には間に合わない。
To begin with, the plan you guys have is just impossible to pull off. You're not gonna make it in time for the festival, no matter who joins you.
そんなことないって。トーマさえ参加してくれれば。
But it won't be that way if you join us, Touma. I gulp down my cake and sip my black tea. And make sure no one is eavesdropping from the hallway. It's almost 7 o'clock and our negotiations have finally begun.
なら北原。あんた、私に何をしてもらいたいって思ってる？
In that case, Kitahara, what exactly would you have me do?
そりゃもちろんピアノか。構成によってはキーボードになるかもしれないけど、とにかく何でもいいから、トーマに演奏してもらいたい。
Well, the piano, obviously. In terms of band composition, you'd be the keyboardist, I guess. Anyway, I just want you to perform with us, Touma.
私たち、というか、北原くん、トーマさんのピアノの熱狂的な信者だもんね。
Well, Kitahara-kun in particular is a huge fan of your piano, Touma-san.
本人の前でそういうこと言うのやめて。
Please don't say that about me in front of her.
照れる前に否定しろ。気持ち悪い。
At least deny it before being embarrassed. You're disgusting.
悪い。
Sorry. A flaw in my personality is that I'm not used to hiding my embarrassment and lying.
それでベースは？ドラムは？何をやるかにもよってくるけど、ピアノだけのつもりはないんでしょ？
And who's the bassist and the drummer? What instruments we need depends on which piece we're playing. But don't tell me you plan to throw in a piano regardless.
その辺はおいおい考えていくとして。
About that, we can just slowly think about.
あと3週間を切ってるのに？おいおいって何日間のこと？明日いっぱい？
Even though you only have 3 weeks left, how many days will this slowly take? All of tomorrow?
そもそもトーマがもっと早く加わってくれれば。
I'm just gonna talk about a little bit of a weird thing before I get to his line. In the notes on Bakasuki, the translation says F14, so I don't know if these are things you can reveal. I don't know how it works, or if this is just some kind of code that he put in there just in case you have to put it in there to make the whisper small. Oh, but anyways, Haruki says, "Oh, well, if only you joined us sooner, Touma." Oh.
1週間もあれば。
Well, 1 week, I think. Oh, he's such a wuss. As if she'd let such a weak comment pass by.
はい、時間切れ。たった2週間の全体練習で何ができるの？恥かかずに済む方法は出場しない以外にない。
There's no time for that. With merely 2 weeks of practice, what kind of result do you expect to achieve? If you perform like that, you'll just end up a complete and utter joke.
わかった。あんたの語ってる理想は、すでに夢の段階に突入してるわけ。
You get it? This whole ideal plan you're talking about is nothing more than a dream.
俺が夢語ったらおかしいか？
Is it wrong for me to dream?
北原くん。
I know it is, but still.
おかしいね。
It sure is.
瞬殺かよ。
He instantly shot down? If someone tells me it is so bluntly, I can't help but hold it against them. Or I could just start acting rebellious, just like my friend here.
らしくない。超現実主義者の北原の言葉とは思えない。
This isn't like you. I could hardly imagine such words coming from the ever-realistic Kitahara-kun's mouth.
俺って、そんなに乾いた人間かな。
Am I that boring a man?
事前準備、リスク回避、安定思考。それがあんたのアイデンティティでしょ？
Prepare in advance, avoid all risks, and keep things stable. That's how you do things, isn't it? But her rebellious attitude is a completely different matter, concerning her family's history.
非競争主義、脱落者ゼロ、一緒にゴール。決して人とは争わず、いつも静かに笑ってる。
You prefer things uncompetitive, make sure no one's left behind, and that everyone makes it to the end together. You don't oppose anyone, always smiling, quietly. Her words are merciless, but it's true. That's the kind of person I've always striven to be.
詳しいね、トーマさん。
You sure seem to know a lot, Touma-san.
今は私の話なんかしてないから。そうやって足元を切り崩そうとしないの。
We're not talking about me right now. Don't try to break my train of thought like that. Oh.
悪かったな。身の丈に合わない服着てる痛い人で。
Well, excuse me, princess. Excuse me, then, for acting so out of character. But the person I want to be right now, it goes against the whole image I've built up until now.
悪いなんて言ってない。おかしいって言ってるだけ。
I didn't say it's something to be sorry about. I just said it's strange.
でもさ、一月くらいいいだろ。似合わない、痛い人やったって別にいいだろ。
And then he says, But you know, if it were just for a month, it'd be fine, right? It'd be fine if I acted differently, right?
後悔するかもよ。今まで積み上げてきた真面目で優等生の委員長北原春樹っていう看板なくすかもよ。
You might regret it. You might lose the whole serious, hardworking, honor student, class representative, Kitahara Haruki image you've had until now.
そんなのちゃんと計算してる。俺の積み上げた2年半はそんなにやわじゃない。
I've always accounted for something like that. The 2.5 years in which I've built it up aren't so fragile.
私の2年半とは対照的ってわけだ。
Are you trying to compare with my 2.5 years?
言っちゃ悪いが当然だ。俺は先生たちに好かれるために頑張ったし、お前は先生たちに嫌われるために無理してたんだから。
Sorry to tell you. Sorry to tell you, but that's the truth. I worked hard to get on the teacher's good side, while you were reckless and got yourself on their bad side. Oh.
北原くん？
だから俺のことあまり見透かすなよ。俺だってたまには予想外のことやってみせる。
So don't just glance over me so casually. Now I'm talking like her. So don't just glance over me so casually. Even I can be pretty unpredictable once in a while.
それがらしくないって言ってるのに。
And I'm saying that's not like you.
今回ばかりは嫌われたって構わない。けど嫌いでも仲間にはなってもらうからな。
I don't care if you
で
hate
きれ
me.
ば。
I don't care if you hate me now. But even if you do, I want you to join us, if possible.
ちょっと待ってよ。私、今のあんたが嫌いだなんて一言も。
Choto Mateo. Wait a second now. I never said anything like that, or...
刹那、話がある。開けなさい。
Interesting. So I'm just going to read back some of these lines that I just read. So sorry to tell you, that's the truth. I worked so hard to get on the teacher's good side while you were reckless, got on their bad side. So don't just glance over me so casually. Even I can be pretty unpredictable once in a while. I don't care if you hate me now, but even if you do, I want you to join us if possible. So that's what he said. But she said, and I'm saying this is not like you. And then she's like, but wait a second, I never said anything like hate. Or... So she doesn't hate him. So that's good to know. And then the father interrupts. I think it's the father, yeah. I probably won't give him a voice. Setsuna, I need to speak with you. Please open up. And then, how many times has it been already that we've been interrupted just when the discussion reached its climax? Ultimately, it got to the point where our objective was denied to us by an overwhelming force. See, this was a terrible idea, Setsuna.
Ch- ちょっとやめてよ。何も友達がいる前でそんなこと。
Wait, stop. Why are you bringing that up in front of my friends?
それは刹那が嘘をついていたからだろ。学園祭で歌を歌うなんて話聞いてないぞ。
That's because you lied, isn't it? This is the first I've heard of you planning to participate in the school festival.
嘘じゃないよ。ただ、話をするタイミングが見つからなかっただけで。
I didn't lie. It's just that I didn't find the right time to tell everyone.
そういうことは引き受ける前に父さんと母さんに相談する。ずっと昔からの取り決めだったよな。
You should consult your father and mother before doing something like that. We promised to do that long ago, didn't we?
それは昔はそうだったかもしれないけど、私も来年は大学生だよ。
Well, yeah, we did a long time ago. But I'll be a university student next year.
そんくらいいいじゃん、父さん。問題を起こしたとか、学校辞めたとか、そんなのと比べたら全然大したことないし。
Just let it go, Dad. This is nothing compared to any other problem. It's not like she's quit school, you know.
年に一度のお祭りなんだし、少しくらい羽目を外してもね。
The festival only happens once a year, so she can go and have a bit of fun, right, dear?
お前たちは聞いていたのか、こ
You
のこと。
You two heard about this?
いや、さっき聞いたばっかだけど、今来てる2人とさ、3人でユニット組むんだって。友達のお姉さんすっげえかっこいいんだよ。
Well, we heard about it just recently. The two that came with Sis are all going to be a unit or something. That girl is really cool, too.
あの子綺麗よね。ステージ映えしそう。刹那よりもあの子の方が歌えばいいのに。
She's quite beautiful. I'm sure she'd be wonderful on stage. She should go and sing instead of Setsuna. Oh, her own family's throwing her under the bus.
ちょっと、私歌以外はできないよ。
Oh, come on, singing's the only thing I can do.
評価高いな、トーマ。
They're sure fond of you, Touma.
うるさい。
Urusai. Shut up. But there are no such positive comments about me.
アルバイトを辞めたのもこのためか。たまに夜遅くカラオケに行くっていうのも練習のための嘘だったのか。
Is that why you quit your part-time job? Whenever you go to karaoke at night, do you lie about that just so you can go practice?
アルバイト辞めたのはそうだけど、カラオケは本当にただの趣味で。というか、まだ一度も練習したことないし。
Sure, I did leave my job, but the karaoke thing is just a hobby of mine, and I've never actually practiced, even once.
マジかよ。だって本番今月なんだろ。どんだけやっつけなんだよ。
Seriously, but the show is this month. That's really pushing it, sis.
行かない方がいいかしら。娘が全校生徒の前で大恥かくのは見るに忍びないし。
Maybe you shouldn't go. I don't want my daughter making a complete fool of herself in front of all the students.
成功させるわよ。北原くんもトーマさんもものすっごく上手いんだから大丈夫だってば。
We'll make it work. Kirara-kun and Toma-san are both really good, so it'll be fine. Daijobu.
いや、トーマはともかく、俺は。
Well, Toma is, but I'm kind of.
だったらなんで突き進む？
Then why are you pushing on?
とにかく 順を追ってちゃんと話をしなさい。それで参加するかどうかみんなで決めよう。
In any case, please explain this from start to finish. From there, we'll decide whether you can participate.
でも今は友達が。
But my friends are...
申し訳ないが帰っていただきなさい。今から家族で大事な話があるということで。
I'm sorry, but please, have them go home. We have something very important to discuss. The whole family.
そんな。
You can't be.
刹那が断れないというのなら私が謝ってこよう。3年ぶりにお前が家に呼んだ友達だ。ちゃんと挨拶もしておきたいしな。
If you can't do it yourself, I'll apologize to them. It's been 3 years since you had friends come over, so I want to greet them properly too.
お父さん。
お父さん? Dad.
帰るか。
Oh, let's head home, then. Yeah. Naturally, it was already pitch black outside when we left the entryway. I can't help but shudder at the sensation of the cold night wind blowing outside. Ooh. I'm sure it'll take around 15 minutes to reach the station from the residential area. Only the light of the moon, the stars, the street lamps softly illuminate our way.
お待たせ。
I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
待った。
You sure did.
大丈夫。別に申し訳ないとか思ってないから。
But that's fine. I don't really feel sorry about it.
ああ、そう。
Oh, really? That exchange was nice. Touma was 5 minutes behind me. Finally leaving the entryway of the Ogiso household, she now stands beside me. She shows no sign of hostility, disgust, or embarrassment as she walks beside me. But I'm a little embarrassed.
そういえば。
By the way. Yeah. And as we slowly walk, she shows no hostility, disgust, or embarrassment as she talks to me. I really am a little embarrassed.
小木曽、謝ってた。半泣きだった。小木曽、謝ってた。半泣きだった。
Ogiso apologized. She was half crying.
全然気にしてない。
I'm not bothered at all by this, really.
そう伝えといた。
That's what I told her too.
サンキュー。
Thank you.
伝えたのは私の意見だけだから。自分の考えは明日にでも自分で伝えること。
But that's just me telling her. You'll have to tell her that yourself tomorrow.
そうか。わかった。
I see. All right. Yeah. Despite saying we aren't bothered, the two of us hung our heads for a while as we made our way to the station. We couldn't find any words to continue. After that spectacle, Ogiso's father came upstairs to her room, politely apologizing to us. Despite my own apologies and the explanation that I was the one who forcibly invited Ogiso and that she quit her job because of me, he simply took it all as his daughter's problem. He said that the family had something to discuss today, and he apologetically sent us home, bowing his head.
何あれ?
What was that?
なんだと言われても。
I'd like to know too. It seems that Touma also feels the same uneasiness that I do. The whole family meeting to deliberate on her stage performance at the cultural festival? Even though he's a strict father, he never said anything like, "Everyone, be silent," or "I won't allow this," not allowing the other party to speak. pointing out only the parts that Okiso couldn't come up with excuses for. He was seriously listening to her.
やっぱりあいつ苦手だ。
I'm really not good with her. Normally I'd first comment right afterward, but I just can't do it now.
あんなに家族に干渉されて、しかもそれを当然だって思ってて。
Her family interfering that much, and she even thinks it's completely natural? Because I feel like I've come across something incredibly remarkable. To think that a family with such drama at home still exists in reality, even now.
私はごめんだ。あんなところにいる自分が想像すらできない。
Count me out. I can't imagine myself being in a situation like that.
そっか。
I see. Which is why it had such a noticeable effect on Touma.
信じられない。信じたら負けだ。
I won't accept it. It's my loss if I do.
トーマ
Shivering as if she were cold, Touma looks up at the night sky overhead, the sight of which is not overly beautiful. At some point, she suddenly stops, walking, and even though I'm looking back, I can't see her face. Yeah, it's kind of weird. That's kind of a weird line. The sight of the sky is not overly beautiful. It's like really cloudy? I don't know.
でもさ、うちだって数年前まではあんなだったぞ。
But you know, I had stuff like that happen at home, too, years ago.
そっか。
I see. With how weakly she said that, I can't tell what she's feeling at all. Is she angry? Is she smiling or crying? Was there any emotion to it at all?
門限は6時で、たまに遅れると、家の前で母親がうろうろしてたりとか、父親に結構きつめの説教されたりとか。
My curfew was at 6, and whenever I was late, my mother would loiter in front of the house, and my father would be real strict, lecturing and all that. Which is why I'm not sure whether she's listening to my silly story, or if she's just completely shut me out, or anything.
友達と一緒に夜の繁華街うろついててさ、お互いにアリバイ工作してたんだけど。
I'm just gonna pause. It's kind of weird how some of the thoughts are so disconnected. Like, you would figure they would have put these two lines go together. With how weakly she said that, I can't tell what she's feeling at all. Is she angry? Is she smiling or crying? Was there any emotion to it at all? Which is why I'm not sure whether she's listening to my silly story or if she shut me out completely or anything. Those two go together. And then there's the conversation. My curfew was at 6, and whenever I was late, my mother would loiter late in front of my house, and my father would be real strict, lecturing and all. When I secretly drank plum wine... plum wine? What? When I secretly drank plum wine at my friend's place, I was busted the moment I came back home, because my face was flushed red. He called my friends home, and lectured me, as well as my friend.
向こうの家に電話されて、一発でバレて、友達と二人揃ってものすごく叱られたりとか。
I don't know which line this is, because there should have been there should have been another line in between. Because there's a line here that says, "Even so, I continue my story, because I experienced that kind of drama at home in the past as well. Though they didn't care nearly as much once I entered junior high." It's probably going to be the next line or something.
中学に上がる頃には、そうやって俺に関心を持つことはなくなったけど。
So this translation had one of those lines that was a two-parter in the same spot. So yeah, he said, "When I secretly drank plum wine, came home to my friend's place, or at my friend's place, I came home, face was flushed red," so then the father called their home too. And then he said, "Though they didn't care nearly as much once I got to high school."
子離れ。
They let you go.
親父はリアルで離れてったけどな。ま、養育費結構もらってるから文句はないけど。
It's more the fact that my father left, really. Well, he pays the alimony regularly, so I don't really have any right to complain. Oh, divorce. It's not something to boast about, especially not to Touma. It really isn't something to boast about. My father lives in a residence in Okayama. The Kitahara family is famous and runs a thriving family enterprise. As the eldest son, my father was next in line to become the owner. He had good grades, got in a good high school, then got into a good university. It would have been smooth sailing, except for one thing. He married my mother and gave birth to me. From the family's perspective, it was a blunder. Regarding his family's opinion of us, I've heard much about it from my mother's grumbling, but I don't think much of it. At one point, the two argued with each other, without concerns for each other's feelings, and ended up getting divorced. And thus, I was left with my indifferent mother, living carefree with the support of the famous Kitahara family from Okayama.
相変わらず中途半端なやつだな、北原は。
Everything ended halfway, as it usually does with you, Kitahara.
お前なら引かないと思ってたよ、トーマ。
I figured you wouldn't yield, Touma. Reaction-wise, I was 0 to 3 with my friends, Takeya included. Not like these family circumstances were easy to talk about either way. I don't know what that means. I was 0 to 3 with my friends, reaction-wise? What? I don't know.
だって私、父親の顔も名前も知らないし、母親とはここ数年一緒に暮らしてないし、渡されてるカードに上限額ないし。
So here's Touma's line. Well, I never knew what my father looked like. I never even knew his name. I haven't lived with my mother in years. The credit card she left me doesn't even have a limit. Her family issues far surpass mine, since the Touma family also obviously has its own drama, quite similar to the Ugiso family. It's still very different. It's no surprise that she would react differently to their way of handling things.
相変わらず分かりやすいやつだな、トーマは。
You're as easy to understand as ever, Touma.
あんたなら半分引くと思ってたよ、北原。
I knew you'd be somewhat taken aback, Kitahara.
だって俺、中途半端だし。だからこそ、小木曽の家もトーマの家も中途半端に分かるし。
Well, since the situation is somewhere in between, I can understand a bit of both yours and Ogiso's family.
あんたに何が分かるって、分かるよね。
And what would you understand? Well, I suppose you would.
だって検索したら10万件超えるんだもん、お前の母さん。
After all, if I were to look up your mother, I'd get over 100,000 results. Her mother, a world-famous pianist. Just from looking at the top results on the online encyclopedia, there are so many gossip articles that pop up.
私んちの事情、そんなに複雑じゃないし、普通に想像した通りだし、人によっては大して深刻な話じゃないし。
My family's circumstances aren't that complex. They're really perfectly normal. In some people's eyes, they're no big deal at all. That's how I feel about Setsuna's family, honestly. Her mother had married and divorced twice, however, of all times, she'd given birth when she was single. There's a note here, I'm just reading it real quick. So the note basically says, so the line was, she'd married and divorced twice. However, of all the times she'd given birth when she was single, she's only been married twice. So it's kind of weird to say of all the times. She might have had other affairs and such, but she's been married and divorced twice. And she had a kid when she was single. So you wouldn't say of all the times she given birth when she was single. You'd say, I don't know what line was there, but that's the note. Anyways, let's keep going.
だからこそムカついたっていいよね。意味もなく嫌になったっていいよね。
I'm just gonna turn down the music a hair because she's really quiet right now. That's probably too soft for you guys, but... Yeah, I'm gonna turn it. Whoops. I'm gonna turn it down that low, just for this scene.
でもだからこそムカついたっていいよね。意味もなく嫌になったっていいよね。
So she said in the previous line, my family's circumstances aren't that complex. They're perfectly normal. In some people's eyes, they're no big deal at all. But that's exactly why. It's fine for me to be pissed, right? It's fine for me to be angry at her for no reason at all, right?
小木曽はいい子だろ?
Hogiso's a nice girl, isn't she?
いい子だからこそ苦手。とことん苦手。きっと死ぬまで同じ価値観を持てないと思う。
And that's exactly why I'm no good with her. Not one bit. I'm sure we'll never see eye to eye until the day we die. Again, Touma looks up at the sky, talking with a very weak and frail voice. Still, she's a lot more talkative now than she was before. But still, I can't tell if she's crying, if she's angry, if she's smiling, or even feeling anything at all.
それでもさ。
Even so.
不倶戴天の敵になるか。生涯の大親友になるかの。どっちかだと思う。
We'll either be sworn enemies or best of friends in this lifetime. I wonder which.
え?
However, after looking up at the sky, she turns towards me.
帰り際に小木曽と約束してきた。
I promised Ogiso just before I left.
トーマ?
The expression on her face is one showing regret for the abuse she dished out. A little embarrassed, a very girl-like expression.
あんたが親を説得しきれたら、軽音楽同好会とやらに入ってやってもいいって。
I told her, if you can persuade your parents, I'll join the light music club, or whatever the hell it was.
え?
In the past 6 months, I'd never seen this expression on her face. The expression that now shines, brighter than the gems in the night sky. Up until now, she'd been playing innocent and showing no expression at all, only looking at the not exactly beautiful night sky.
なんで?
Why? Huh?
嫌だった?なら撤回するけど。
You don't want me to? You don't want me to? I could back out.
だってさ、俺、もう次の作戦いろいろと考えてたのに、明日こそ説得してみせるって、密かに決意してたのに。
Alright, well I fixed the music, I'm gonna turn it back up. He said, But I was already planning. I was already thinking of my next plan, too. I'd secretly swore to myself. I'd definitely persuade you tomorrow. I thought that today was guaranteed to be a huge failure, with all attempts at persuading her having failed. The discussion over the club crushed by an unexpected reality check, and I was sure that bringing Touma to the completely unrelated Ogiso family house, and everything that happened there, might have agitated her.
潔いな、北原。そんなぬるい根性で私を口説こうとしてたわけ？5年早いね。
You're bold, Kitahara. Did you plan to persuade me with such a tepid attitude? You're 5 years too early. Was there something else? Other than her being agitated?
「さすがにもうタイムリミットだし、これからは一日たりとも無駄にできないし。
Though I must say, we are reaching the time limit here. From now on, we'll have to make use of every single day.
俺たちの計画には無理があるんじゃなかったのか？
Didn't you think our plan was impossible?
そうだな。私がいなければ。
It sure is. If not for me.
トーマ。
It might be my turn to look away from her now. The moon and stars in the sky aren't exactly beautiful, and it's not the usual night sky either.
あんたたちは私と全然違うからさ。分かり合うことなんか不可能だって思ったからさ。
You guys are really different from me, you see? I thought that it'd be impossible for us to understand each other, but... Even if I angered her so many times, even if she got the idea she wasn't good with Ogiso so many times...
だったら、一緒にいても害はないかなって。
I don't know what she means if that's the case. So I'll just read the line. If that's... excuse me. If that's the case, there might not be any harm in us being together. Even so, the good person deep inside Touma, that only I know of, didn't waver, even at the last minute.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
今日ばかりはどれだけ感謝されてもされ足りないかな。
The amount of gratitude you have for me today won't ever be enough.
ありがとう。ありがとう。本当にありがとう。
Thank you. Thank you. I mean it. Thank you so much.
やっぱりうざいよ、北原。
Oh, her voice has taken on a different inflection.
やっぱりうざいよ、北原。
So now I have to start thinking about changing her voice, but I don't really have one yet, so... You really are annoying, Kitahara.
すまん。
I'm sorry. It's Sunday, with only 2 weeks, and a few days before the performance. But at last, the Light Music Club, which was once close to extinction, has now managed to regain its form, at the bare minimum, finally pushing toward its final school festival. And that does it for this part, so the next line is going to start, let's see if I can figure that out. This is part 5, I believe, so I think it's part 6. Yep. So yeah, a lot of progress made. Obviously, we've now finally convinced Touma. And it's kind of confusing the way it's written, how exactly she got convinced. You know, what exactly it was that made her want to participate. But she did say that she didn't hate Haruki, which was kind of self-evident, but for Haruki, that was a surprise. I mean, you could see her being annoyed at some of his things that he does, but she didn't hate him. Alright. So next time we'll start up the next scene. I'll see you guys.